Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning.
Can I get a hot tea, please?
Happy Friday. Welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Friday, the 2nd of August. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. So happy to have you with us today. I look forward to sharing with you what is to come in today's show. Helping children face the world through a team approach. That is what's being done through the Cleft and Craniofacial program at Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. They call it Prenatal to Prom, helping children born with facial differences. Well, recently there was a beautiful program held at the Nashville Zoo between Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital and the families in the Cleft and Craniofacial program, partnered with Delta Dental of Tennessee. This morning, Missy Acosta shares more about how special this program is, the contribution Delta Dental of Tennessee made to this program, and what's being done through those dollars. That is coming up for you in just a few minutes. Do stick with us because we are going to hear from the medical director of the pediatric cleft and craniofacial program. We'll also hear from one of the families, a father who has a cleft palate, as well as his son who has gone through quite a few surgeries at his young age. We'll hear from them coming up. But first, let's get a check of the weather to see what's in store for us this weekend.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Happy Friday, I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check at your forecast for the weekend and the week ahead. For today, this morning, you're going to want the rain gear. Not the greatest chance for showers and storms, but we do still have about a scattered chance for morning showers and thunder showers that will be fizzling out by the time they make it to southern middle Tennessee, but we still could get clipped with a few thunder showers. Then for the rest of the afternoon, maybe a few pop-ups here and there, but it is going to be hot and humid once again with temperatures in the mid-90s and heat index values around 105 to 107 degrees. We should be mainly dry heading into your Saturday with a few clouds here and there. Can't rule out a stray thunder shower on Saturday. Also can't rule out a stray thunder shower on Sunday. But overall, weekend is looking mostly dry. Temperatures go from the mid to upper 90s and cool off to the lower 90s. I know it's not much of a cool off, but hey, we will take anything that we can get. For the rest of your 7-day forecast, we're looking partly cloudy with minimal rain chances. We should be dry Monday, Tuesday. We have a stray chance for a thunder shower Wednesday and Thursday.
Nashville Sounds Baseball is back in Hit City for the 2024 season. Spend your nights and weekends at the ballpark with weekly giveaways, fireworks shows, throwback deals, live music, and more. Top talent will take the field at First Horizon Park against the AAA Minnesota Twins, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and more. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at NashvilleSounds.com. We will see you in Hit City.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers, putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
Complete Service Heat and Air is a trusted provider of top-notch heating and cooling solutions dedicated to ensuring optimal comfort and efficiency for residential and commercial spaces. Complete Service Heat and Air is located in White Bluff, Tennessee. We do service and repair on heating and air the right way 24/7 service. Call us at 615-797-3997. Serving Cheatham, Davidson, Dixon, Hickman, Humphreys, Montgomery, and Williamson counties.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. This morning, we are taking a look at the July 23rd episode of Community Checkup with Delta Dental of Tennessee. It highlights the Cleft and Craniofacial program at Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital. We're getting ready to talk about a special program at Vanderbilt. It's with the Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital there at Vanderbilt. It's the Cleft and Craniofacial program that they have there, and how special this program is. But they recently had a day for those families and children. How was that?
It was so much fun seeing all of the families come together. You know, a lot of people don't realize when a child is born with a cleft, that can be diagnosed in utero. So the Vanderbilt program is really focused on helping the child, they say prenatal to prom. And so, you know, there are kids of all ages at this event, plus there are families coming together at the Nashville Zoo. And we had a chance to sit down with a few of them. Marshall Muller was there, entertaining people as well.
For a parent out there with a child with a cleft lip, what is the best way for them to be there for their child? What is that? What do you suggest for them?
I think just have them be seen. I think that's the biggest thing. I think, which I'll touch on later when I make some remarks. I think it's, you know, aside from the lip scar or the way the nose looks, we want the child to feel that they're being seen, no matter what their facial differences may be. And so that's the best advice I can give parents, even as I have my own kids, a 3- and a 5-year-old, about how do you navigate this world that's tough enough without, you know, quote unquote facial differences. Just to kind of, you know, what's inside is the most important. It's not about another surgery or another this or that. It's really about them being the best they can be. So that's the advice we give parents.
How has the team been, Dr. Golinko and his staff?
Oh, they're exceptional. The second to none is how I would describe them. Growing up personally with a cleft lip, I always had a very similar situation, but they were never in the same spot. So to have all these specialties kind of gather under one roof and have one day where you have all those appointments has been unbelievable. That first year was NAM visits once a week until he was about 3 months old when he had his first surgery, and then another surgery at 11 months. And since then, it's kind of been a yearly checkup just to see where we're at and to see what the doctors and the team of doctors want to do.
So Cleft Rescue Unit started about 1.5 years ago after I had been working with special needs puppies for a while. As you can see, this puppy has a cleft. It's a cleft lip. And what we do is we specialize in taking newborn puppies with cleft lips and palates because they're unable to nurse on their moms. So if they nurse, they have the palate on the top of their mouth is not fully formed, and they have a high risk of aspirating. And so we take them the day they're born. So we get them, usually we have one at home that's 2.9 ounces. Oh my God. And we get them the day they're born and we tube feed them. And then we get them to the age appropriate, 8 to 10 weeks. And as long as they're healthy, we find fantastic homes for them.
One of the most special things about our team that I'll describe in the next few moments is, number one, it's not about, of course, we want the cleft scars to look good and the voice to sound good, but it's more about kind of making those connections and those relationships. We want each and every child to be seen and heard. And that's really the kind of philosophy of our program. And really to that end, all the nurses that you guys meet in the peri-op space, in the clinic, the OR, they're really here to help build that community. This incredible team behind me, and the molar also apparently, has really kind of put all of our work and passion into kind of that singular goal of really making the best experience for you guys as possible. Of course, none of this could be possible without the loved ones of all the team members behind me and all the spouses and partners that really help us support our mission about really building something larger than ourselves. Really can't be understated. So thank you to all of you guys. And then I would like to introduce Missy Acosta, who's the Vice President of Brand Marketing at Delta Dental, without whose generosity and endowment we would not be here today. So with that, thank you again, and I'll turn it over to Missy.
We had an opportunity to meet Dr. Golinko, learn about the program that was taking place at Vanderbilt. I love the approach that is taken here with prenatal to prom. And so we really wanted to find a way to support. So we had a call with Dr. Golinko, and on that he mentioned he needed a chair. Well, our CEO at the time was Dr. Phil Wink. He heard chair and he thought endowed chair. So Dr. Golinko was asking for a $20,000 gift, and we were able to give over $1 million that first year to endow his chair. So thank you all for being here. I love the community that you guys have, and we appreciate you letting us come in and be a part of this community. Marshall, can you come out here just a second? So, there we go. Sorry, we're going to block you there for a minute, Jennifer. So Marshall is our friend. He's our official ambassador of Smiles, and he officially wants to welcome you all as well. And with that, I will hand it back over to Dr. Glinko. Sure.
They're so focused on not just the healing of the mouth, but also, he has a mental health aspect to the program. And, it's a holistic program where all the doctors come together, not just the surgeons, but they also have orthodontists, they have dentists, they have the mental health specialists, and they really bring a group together to help these patients, help their families, and help them get through this so that they can have a good, healthy smile.
Because it can be rather stressful. It's not just one surgery for a child or an adult with dealing with that, but it's more than just one.
It can really be a lifetime of surgeries.
How long does it, you say, so they'll go through surgeries for many years. Will they ever be able to correct the cleft?
You will see children with some beautiful, healthy smiles. So sometimes if it's a minor issue, they can address it while they're still children, but sometimes, it is a surgery and a process that continues through middle school, teenage years, up into high school.
What do you hear from the families?
They are so grateful to the loving care that they get at Vanderbilt. And, we have such a wonderful asset here in Nashville with the Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital. It really is one of the best children's hospitals in the world.
And I'm so glad they had such a terrific day at the Nashville Zoo. How wonderful.
Yes.
Is there anything else that we should highlight before we go to break?
Just keep in mind, a lot of times children's hospitals need support. So if you have a heart for children, looking for donation opportunities, the Vanderbilt Children's Hospital or Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, these families can't always afford the care that they're given. And that's how children's hospitals are able to do that. So.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
What separates us from other companies in Tennessee, that's going to be our mission to our customers, is to always improve the quality of life. That's from taking care of your pest to a friendly voice on the phone when you call, to a technician that comes out, he's competent, he's going to solve the problem for you. We're considered a full encompassing service, so we're going to take care of 50 plus different pests, and we'll always have your back.
Welcome back. If you would like to learn more about the Cleft and Craniofacial program and other happenings through Delta Dental, well, you can find that by going to our mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile, and just look for Community Checkup. There's a cool event I want to highlight if you're looking to get out of the Middle Tennessee area. It's a trip to Collierville, which is near Memphis, and it is, let me tell you, Train Heritage Day. And who doesn't love trains? This has been going on there for a little bit. It's happening this Saturday. It'll be a day full of music and, yes, of course, trains. So be sure to stop by the Morton Museum, Collierville History, as they continue on this special tradition. Again, you'll have bluegrass music, you'll have food, other vendors, and it will just be a grand old time for Train Heritage Day there in Collierville. That's just one stop. I'm sure there's so many happenings here in our area, or maybe your area. Whatever you do, have fun, learn a little something, and have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.